Welcome back, everybody. I am the Jimmer. This is Tonk, Tussle. We're just gonna set up the team fights in this. This is gonna be like just quick. I just want everybody to see it, so I don't hear any fucking bitching about getting paired with people that aren't good or their enemies are all good or any of that shit. This is gonna be just purely random. Unfortunately, we have 34 entries, which if you factor that out, it's 2 and 17, so there's no way to do it where everybody has like the same number on the team, or and then we like end up with we have like teams of 2 or teams of 17. It's the only way to get everybody like on a team that works, which I don't really want to do teams of 2 or teams of 17. So we're going to do teams of 4. I think 4 is a good number. You get too much more than that, and the AI they'll just like crash into each other and kill each other, which is, I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's not very competitive. So everybody's going to get put, I'm going to do 3 rounds of teams of 4, and then you'll get points for winning the round, and you don't get any points for losing the round. And then at the end of the 3 team rounds, the entries that got the most points will go on to, I don't know, maybe another round of team rounds, or possibly just right into the 1v1s. Just have to kind of see how the numbers look. So what I'm doing is, this is a random cell. So every time you make a change on the sheet, it reshuffles these. So I'm just going to copy these over. These are going to be the seeds. And if that doesn't make sense, it should in a second. So these are just random numbers between 0 and 1 that are going in here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is shuffle who is on what team based on that seed. So we're going to sort by the seed. And you can see that it shuffles what team everybody's on. I'm going to do this for each of the rounds here. And there we go. Alright, we don't need this anymore. And these are going to be the teams. So all of Team 1 will go against Team 2 versus Team 3 versus Team 4. And then for the 2 lucky people that ended up with a Team 9, you get a free point for that round. So just because there's going to be, I think it's 2 extra, or maybe it might be 3 extra people. I don't know. There's a few extra people left over, and they just get a pass, a free point into the next round. So I guess here, how do I want to do this? Maybe copy this down. I should have thought this out ahead of time, but I'm gonna leave this here. Actually, you know what? I think the best way to do this. Okay, go away from the depths. Soon. We will duplicate and duplicate and duplicate. So this is the seeds. This will be round 1, and this will be round 2, and this will be round 3. So let's go ahead. This is round 1, so we don't need any of this. We just need who's on what team. And we're just going to do the same thing. Well, a similar thing. I'm gonna sort them by the team. That way we get lined up. So Team 1 will be Bad Deal, General OSC, the trouble Tank gets, and Tank Force 5 versus Innocuous, MTB5, Meko Fortunate, and the Sturmkampfer, and so on. And yeah, there's 2 Team 9s, so you get a point for winning, and no points for losing. And so these guys automatically get a point, and then we'll do, yeah, I think that, yeah, I'll probably mix it up at some point. We'll just go with this, and then I'll come back in later and make it pretty, I guess. So I'm going to do the same thing with round 2. Oh, I just realized, how am I going to actually, yeah, I'm going to leave this here, and this will be like, so I can sort everything. This is for later. This is so I can sort things back and line up all the points. It's, I don't know. It's not all that complicated, but just if it doesn't make sense to you, don't worry about it. It doesn't have to. This is going to be my key. So later I can resort everything by the first team order and add up the points easier that way, instead of trying to go through and sort everybody's information out. Sort. Okay, and then this will be our, oh, Bad Deal. Did Bad Deal end up in the first? Yeah, Bad Deal ended up in the first round both times, but it should be all, yeah, although it's just kind of a random thing. Once again, Ghoul and Stormcomfort get the free point this time. Put this back over here. And then once we get all the just to explain this, once we get all the points in here, I'm going to sort this whole thing by this column and then paste the points in for the next round, and then I can just add all the points here, and we'll know who got how many points. Oop, don't want to bring that up. Who got all the points for each round. Okay, and then same thing here. I just need this, so you go here, and you go, oh, I just realized I didn't sort this with them. Son of a biscuit. Oh, well, I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. So what I should have done is this, that way these all lined up. Yeah, what I didn't do in this one, I'll just go back. I have all the seeds here, so I can go back. I'll have to redo round 2, because the first team is no longer lined up with the right entry. Small little thing, but you guys don't really, I don't think anybody else wants to see this. This is probably more spreadsheet than anybody ever wants to see. But there we have it. So I'll go ahead and go through here real slow. And I'll just leave this up for half a second. So if you want to see where you're at, pause the video here, make note of it, and that's your team for the first round. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here. You know, pause if you want to see your team for the second round. Pause the video, find yourself over here, and figure out who you're facing. And then also for the third round, this is where you're at, who you're facing, all that business. Alright, now I'm going to spend a few minutes cleaning this up, color coordinating everything, and making it easier for me to set up the battles, and I'll fix that sorting issue with round 2. But yeah, that's it for this. I hope you guys are excited for the tournament. I know I certainly am. We should have videos starting to come out here soon, TM. I'm hoping that I can kind of run this at the same time as Brawler Ship Battle, and maybe have do 2 videos in a day most days, and see how that goes. But anyway, I hope you guys are excited for it, and I'll see you next time.